for our meeting agenda this evening, we'll start off as normal with the flag salute. We'll do some announcements. By the way, OTNA, the Old Town Newhall Association, started meetings again in person today. And so I have announcements from them, and I thought that was really good. Then you can meet our Los Angeles Sheriff Department Zone Leader, Deputy Navarro. He's going to be here to talk to us about his role in maintaining our areas free of crime. Then I'm going to do a little crime update because it turns out that the Canyon Country Group, but Los Angeles County made the national news as far as the amount of crime uptick that they've had. And then the Signal published an article just yesterday, and they gave us the statistics for Santa Clarita Valley. And I want to show you the comparison between the two, and it's probably going to surprise you a little bit. Then it's time for the manufactured home park rent increases, their yearly increases, and their ability to challenge those increases. And Doug Fraser has been instrumental in helping the mobile home park residents, and so he'll talk about that. Then I've been getting a little frustrated. I think a lot of people have. So I want to do a little presentation about follow the science, not the lemmings. So it's the idea of talking about some of the things that we have known about for a long time, which all of a sudden have become a revelation, have been true, what they are. It's just to help you make up your own mind, because I think no matter what's going on, you need to be comfortable. It's your health you're protecting. And rather than just saying you need to do something, I think it gives you information so that you can make your own decision. Then just a very, very short thing about the Martin Luther King proclamation that the city of Santa Clarita did. I'll tell you where you can go see the presentation that they made as well. Then our version of public participation is the first 5 people who want to talk for a minute. A preview of the next meeting, and we'll adjourn promptly at 9 o'clock. Normally whenever I go through this before the flag salute, I talk about somebody that did something extraordinary around the country or anywhere. And in this case, it's Colleyville, Texas. And in Colleyville, Texas, I think everybody understands that on January the 15th, they had a hostage situation. So Malik Akram, 44-year-old man from the United Kingdom, armed with a pistol, took 4 hostages from the synagogue during the Saturday Sabbath services. Then there was a 10-hour standoff when Rabbi Walker threw a chair at him, distracted him, and long enough for the 3 remaining hostages that were there to escape. And Akram was subsequently shot dead by the police when they went in to go grab him. But that's amazing. So you got a guy that's there with a gun, and you attack him with a chair. But it shows that you need to protect yourself in many cases. Anyway, the thing that upsets me the most about this and a lot of other situations is that Malik was a known criminal, had a criminal record in the United Kingdom. He had on the British Security Services as a subject of interest and evaluated in 2020. And then they decided, well, he's okay, and we'll put him on this other former list because he's no longer a threat. This is a picture of Rabbi Walker. I just hope that should something happen where I'm involved with it, that I could have the strength and the fortitude to do what he did. This is just another incident where we have another criminal that has a long record. I was just watching television today and saw the story about a lady that got stabbed to death in her business by a criminal that had been arrested 12 prior times, and some of those cases had not been resolved. So this is just what's going on. Normally, I remind everybody when second counts, the police are minutes away, and in this case, the police were even seconds away, and still, the best course of action is pay attention, do what you can do, and defend yourself, because that's what's going to happen. Just real quick for some announcements. Like I said, the Old Town Newhall Association is back online. They're back meeting live. Zoom meetings are over. For the first meeting, they met in the Reyes Winery on Main. I'll show you a picture of it in a little bit, but it is really gorgeous. It's really a nice thing. So the city was there, and they, of course, reported that the Cowboy Festival for 2022 is canceled, gone. They believe that they will not recover from the surge quick enough to hold it. We asked about the 4th of July festival, the 4th of July parade, and the 4th of July parade, as we were told, is still in the planning stage. It has not been canceled, but it's still on. But we'll have to wait to see what happens, even though I left the T out of still. Also, I thought that was very interesting was that they're talking about planning events to occur here at the Canyon Country Community Center, similar to what they do in New Orleans. We're talking about running some kind of event similar to Census here in Canyon Country. And I think that's great because, you know, we've been neglected for a very long time, and having them pay attention to us is really good. The Henry Mayo representative was there. She has been here at our meeting, talked about all of the classes that Henry Mayo provides for free. But she talked specifically about suicide rates, because I guess suicide rates in Santa Clarita have really shot up. And so Henry Mayo is going to be providing some additional services and classes, but it was a discussion about mental health and a discussion that it is a serious problem. I'm going to give you, I'll send you, when we send out the links, I'll send this to you in PDF so you can take a look at it. What this is the Friends of Hart Park showed up to talk about Hart Park and their concerns relative to the city of Santa Clarita trying to take it from the county. So this discusses what it is, what's there, what was in the wills, and what I didn't realize is that when Hart passed away, his will was not the only one that was involved in this situation, but that there was another relative that had come from the East Coast, and they had taken on a partnership, and her will says about the same thing. So this will give you some information, and we'll talk more about it when the city comes back to do things. But I made the comment there, I don't like to pay for things twice. I don't know about you, but I don't like the idea that I was paying for the libraries through property tax, and then the city took it over, and now I got a separate bill for it. I don't like the idea that they converted all the streetlights to LEDs, told us that they would give us and return to us the savings, and $2.6 million all of a sudden evaporated in property tax, and I don't know where it went, and they don't want to talk about it. And in this case, I don't know why I would want to take Hart Park, which is being paid for in property tax now by the county, and make it a city function so I can develop a whole new set of city charges and pay for it again. But we'll see what happens. This restaurant, Reyes Winery on the Main, is at 24329 Main Street. It's about in the middle of the whole thing. Really gorgeous. They have a rooftop area where they do wine tasting. You can look out over. It's really nice. A little elevator in there. And they have a restaurant on the main floor. So they're starting to do more and more services as far as the restaurants are concerned. And they told us starting the end of this month, January 29th, they're going to start having lunches there, and they're going to have brunches on Sunday. But I would, if you decide you want to, and of course you'll have this information too, give them a call, make sure that, because they're only going to be open between certain hours, and make sure that you are going there when it's the appropriate. This room is provided to us by the Moose Lodge. They have been a great partner for quite a while now, I think since 2007. And they like to do this as a public service, and so they provide this room to us monthly, and I give them a lot of credit. If, in fact, you want to join the lodge, just let me know.